It's amazing how detached the market, the oil market is from the actual physical market. The paper market here on the screen on CNBC shows that Brent crude is at 73.89 per barrel. Happy days are here again, right? Well under 100 a barrel. Well, not so fast. You see, because the Strait of Hormuz was closed for so long, Cushing, Oklahoma commercial oil reserves are down to 2 days from rock bottom. Yep. This one will be short, sweet, and to the point. Here we go. The United States Energy Information Agency, or EIA for short, confirmed U.S. Cushing, Oklahoma commercial crude oil inventories have crashed to 19 million barrels, the lowest since 2014, and just 2 days from rock bottom. When Cushing reaches rock bottom, pipelines around the United States lose pressure, and the strategic oil hub begins physical breakdown. 2 days. Meanwhile, in Texas and Louisiana, the Strategic Petroleum Reserve has fallen another 9.1 million barrels to 331.2 million, the lowest since 1983. While of those 331.2 million barrels, between 240 and 243 million can't be used because of all the dirt, rock, sludge, wax, and everything that's injected into the caverns to cause lighter weight oil to float. So while the EIA reports the SPR is having 331.2 million barrels, only 91 million are usable. Do the math. So we're not far from being out completely, not just at Cushing, Oklahoma. Wow. But in the meantime, the markets say happy days are here again, right? The truce is holding in the Persian Gulf as U.S. crude oil dips below 70, as tankers transit the Strait of Hormuz. Well, like we've said before, it takes weeks for those tankers to get here. And then, of course, they have to offload the oil. Takes a few days. Then they have to get the oil to the refineries and process that into fuels and other commercial products like oil for your engines and so on. Well, all that's about gone now. We're 2 days away from commercial rock bottom. Wow. It's all here. I pray that you're ready and that you're not just looking at these markets and saying, oh, it's all fine, Johnny. No, it's not. We're at rock bottom. That's according to the official government agencies themselves. So it isn't like it's some obscure Reddit post. No, this is real. So there you have it. Now, before I sign off of this episode, I'd ask a few prayers for our youngest cat, Squeaky. She's been sick a lot, hasn't eaten or drank much in a bit over 24 hours. The vet this morning said it felt like a hairball in her stomach. So they gave her some fluids and an anti-nausea shot. Now she's been sitting by this water dish in the bathroom because we have a spare one in there for them. She's been sitting there since we got home a couple hours ago and hasn't really moved much since. She's not really drinking it though. So if you would, please say a prayer for her. Yeah, she's definitely, like family to us, like all animals become, right? And my wife is especially close to her. So like I said, please say a prayer for the youngest one, Squeaky. Thank you. And that will be it for now. Don't forget, don'tspeaknews.com's home base for all that we do. Got over 3,000 stories here now, videos, blogs, all kinds of stuff on the website. Been around for 7 years as of July. And that's why our funding is going on. Our fundraiser is going on right now for website hosting. And of course, for the month of June 2026, keep everything turned on, internet, phones, lights, and all that stuff. So anyway, along with that, of course, comes the Zoom renewal. We have to do a Zoom renewal at this time of the year, and that's paid by the year. Also, email renewals and all that stuff that we have to pay for. Yeah, it adds up quickly. So, if you'd like to help us out, that fundraiser is at the top of the website at don'tspeaknews.com. I pinned it there until we finish it, until we raise the funds. And then I also put this article up from Andrew Korobiko last night about how Russia must defeat Ukraine before Trump 2.0's war of attrition really gets going. A very interesting take on the war between Ukraine and Russia right here. and of course, much, much more. And that will be it for now. God bless, take care. Johnny Storm, Don't Speak News.